It was June 12th, 1989, and the boxing world was bracing itself for a clash of titans. Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas the Hitman Hearns were about to step into the ring for the second time, and the anticipation was electric. Their first meeting in 1981 had already etched itself into history, a brutal war where Leonard rallied late to stop Hearns in the 14th round. 8 years later, the world demanded answers. Could Leonard prove his dominance once again, or would Hearns finally take his revenge? The build-up to this rematch was nothing short of cinematic. Both men were older, but neither was diminished in star power. Leonard, the flashy golden boy with lightning speed, was now carrying the weight of his legacy. Hearns, tall and menacing, had only one thing in his mind: redemption. Reporters hyped it as unfinished business, and fans around the globe couldn't wait to witness the storm about to unfold. When the fighters made their walk to the ring, the arena shook with noise. The lights, the crowd, the atmosphere, it felt less like a sporting event and more like a gladiator duel for immortality. The moment the bell rang, you could sense the tension, the drama, and the unspoken promise that neither man would walk out unchallenged. This wasn't just a fight. This was history repeating itself, with higher stakes, greater pressure, and a legacy on the line. And from the opening seconds, you could feel that something unforgettable was about to happen. As the first round began, both men wasted no time in establishing their presence. Leonard, true to form, circled the ring with dazzling footwork, snapping his jab with speed and precision. He looked sharp, quick, and calculated, but across from him stood Hearns, a man with a reach advantage and the determination of someone who had waited 8 long years for this moment. Hearns extended his long jab, measuring Leonard, setting traps with every movement. Then, suddenly, boom, the right hand from Hearns connected flush. The crowd gasped as Leonard staggered backward. Just like that, the tone was set. This fight was not going to be easy. Leonard smiled, trying to mask the damage, but Hearns pressed forward, like a predator, sensing weakness. Another stiff jab, another thudding cross, and Leonard was forced to dig deep earlier than expected. The opening rounds clearly belonged to Hearns, and the energy in the arena was electrifying. But if anyone thought Leonard was going to fold, they were mistaken. The champion fired back with quick combinations, dazzling flurries that lit up Hearns' guard. Every time Hearns landed something heavy, Leonard responded with speed, creating a thrilling back-and-forth dynamic. The audience was already on the edge of their seats, unsure who would take control. This was chess at the highest level, played with fists. Hearns' power versus Leonard's speed. Two styles colliding in the most dramatic way possible. And the first 3 rounds, they were just the opening chapter of a night that was already shaping up to be legendary. Round 3 brought the first shock of the night. Hearns, calm and calculating, found his opening. Leonard was moving laterally, circling away from Hearns' jab, when suddenly, Hearns launched a devastating right cross. Crack! The punch landed clean, and Leonard crumbled to the canvas. The crowd erupted in disbelief. For the first time in years, fans saw the great Sugar Ray Leonard down on the floor. Looking up at the referee as the count began, the atmosphere was pure chaos. Hearns had just shaken the boxing ring. Would this be the night Leonard finally met his match? Leonard, ever the warrior, rose at the count of 5. He steadied himself, nodded to the referee, and raised his gloves. Hearns, smelling blood, came forward with a barrage of punches, jabs, right hands, hooks, all designed to end the fight early. Leonard covered up, leaned against the ropes, and fought with every ounce of heart to survive. But here was the brilliance of Sugar Ray Leonard. Even hurt, even rattled, he still had the instincts of a champion. In the final seconds of the round, he Hitman was in control. But the fight was far from over, and everyone knew Leonard wasn't going down without a win. After the shocking knockdown, Leonard wondered if Sugar Ray Leonard would fold under the pressure. But Leonard was no ordinary fighter. He was a man built for the biggest moments. As round 4 began, he returned to the center of the ring with fire in his eyes. You could almost feel the determination radiating off him. Leonard immediately used his footwork to create angles, snapping his jab with renewed urgency. He wasn't just trying to survive on the ring. He was reclaiming control. He fired off crisp combinations, the kind of lightning-fast bursts that made him a legend. The crowd could see it. Leonard was not ready to let Hearns write the ending to this story. But Hearns wasn't intimidated. He stood tall, measured well, and waited for another opening. His long reach allowed him to dictate the distance, and each time Leonard lunged in, Hearns tagged him with a stiff jab. It was a tactical war. Leonard's speed against Hearns' discipline and power. Midway through the round, Leonard connected with a vicious left hook that rocked Hearns' head back. For the first time, Hearns looked vulnerable. The crowd erupted, sensing that Leonard might have turned the tide. He swarmed Hearns with a flurry, jab, cross, uppercut, forcing Hearns to retreat. By the end of the 4th, Leonard had proven his resilience. The knockdown hadn't broken him. Instead, it had lit a fire. Hearns still had the advantage on the scorecards, but Leonard had sent a clear message. This fight was going to be a battle of wills, and he wasn't going anywhere. The middle rounds of Leonard versus Hearns II were pure chess. Both men understood that one mistake could change everything. Hearns, with his long jab and thudding right hand, tried to keep Leonard at bay. Leonard, always the strategist, worked tirelessly to close the distance and unleash his speed combinations. Round 5 opened, with Hearns establishing dominance once more. His jab pierced through Leonard's guard, setting up heavy right crosses that kept the champion honest. Every time Leonard tried to dart in, Hearns tagged him with precision. The crowd could sense Hearns' confidence rising. This was the rematch he had dreamed of, and he was fighting with the poise of a man on a mission. But Leonard wasn't about to let Hearns dictate everything. In round 6, Leonard began targeting Hearns' body, digging left hooks into his ribs and right hands into his midsection. Then came round 7, and with it, another moment that shook the arena. Hearns, calm and calculating, waited for Leonard to step in. He measured with his jab, set the trap, and then unleashed another crushing right hand. Boom! Leonard went down for the second time in the fight. The crowd gasped in disbelief. Twice now, the great Sugar Ray Leonard had tasted the canvas. Hearns raised his gloves confidently, knowing he was on the verge of redemption. The referee began the count as Leonard sat on the canvas, blinking rapidly, trying to regain focus. At the count of 7, Leonard rose, but this was uncharted territory. The man known for his durability and grit had been dropped again. Hearns charged forward, firing punches with bad intentions, determined to end the fight once and for all. The crowd was split, screaming for their man as both warriors traded. Leonard's flurries dazzled, but Hearns' single shots carried destructive power. The balance of the fight swung back and forth within seconds, and the tension inside the ring was almost unbearable. With less than 30 seconds left in the round, Leonard exploded with one of his trademark flurries, 10, 12 punches in rapid fire, forcing Hearns backward into the ropes. The crowd erupted, sensing the drama of the moment. Hearns answered with his own counters, exchanging toe-to-toe until the bell. As Leonard was battered, his legs unsteady, his back pressed against the ropes, but somehow, someway, Leonard survived. His defense, his instinct, and his sheer willpower kept him upright as the seconds ticked away. And in the final moments of the round, Leonard even managed to fire back with a desperate flurry, showing the world that his heart was unbreakable. As the bell rang, the arena was in chaos. Hearns had scored his second knockdown, putting himself firmly ahead on the scorecards. But Leonard, battered yet unbound, was still standing. And the crowd knew one thing. If anyone could mount a miraculous comeback, it was Sugar Ray Leonard. Round 8 began with the crowd buzzing. Sugar Ray Leonard had been dropped twice, and yet, somehow, he was still in the fight. Lesser men might have folded, but Leonard had built his career on defying the odds. He came out with urgency, bouncing on his toes, his eyes fixed on Hearns. Hearns, emboldened by the knockdowns, pressed forward with confidence. His jab continued to slice through the air, setting up his lethal right cross. But Leonard, adjusting like the master tactician he was, began slipping the jab more effectively. He moved his head, ducked low, and fired rapid counters to Hearns' body. The pace quickened. Leonard doubled his jab, snapping Hearns' head back, then followed with blistering combinations. His hands moved like lightning, the crowd erupting with each punch that landed. It was as if Leonard refused to let the memory of those knockdowns define him. Hearns tried to reassert control, but Leonard's activity and aggression stole the momentum. In the final minute of the round, Leonard pinned Hearns against the ropes, unloading a furious barrage of punches, hooks, uppercuts, straight rights that forced Hearns to cover up. The audience rose to its feet, sensing the tide shifting once again. As the bell sounded, Leonard raised his gloves defiantly. He had survived the storm, and he had shown Hearns and the world that he was far from finished. The fight was still Hearns on the scorecards, but Leonard had reminded everyone that champions don't break easily. The middle rounds were a grueling test of endurance and strategy. Both Leonard and Hearns knew they had to conserve energy while still landing meaningful shots. Every punch mattered, every feint carried weight, and every exchange threatened to tilt the balance of the fight. Hearns resumed his game plan, pumping the jab to control distance. His long arms allowed him to dictate the tempo, and when Leonard tried to close the gap, Hearns fired sharp right hands. He wasn't reckless. He knew Leonard was dangerous if given room to rally. Instead, Hearns fought with discipline, fighting like a man who had learned from their first encounter. Leonard, meanwhile, adjusted once again. He began using lateral movement, circling Hearns and darting in with quick flurries. His body shots continued to take a toll, and each time he landed a clean hook to Hearns' ribs. You could see the challenger wince slightly. Round 10 was the stuff of legend. Sugar Ray Leonard, with his back against the wall, unleashed one of the most ferocious rallies of his career. The bell rang, and Leonard stormed forward like a man possessed, throwing punches in dazzling combinations. His fists blurred through the air. Jab, hook, cross, uppercut, each shot designed not just to score, but to punish. Hearns tried to cover up, but Leonard's relentless flurry pierced his guard. The crowd roared as Leonard hammered Hearns against the ropes, delivering a whirlwind of punches that seemed endless. It was a reminder of why Leonard was considered one of the greatest finishers in boxing history. Hearns, though battered, showed incredible toughness. He refused to go down, absorbing shot after shot, fighting back with desperate counters. A right cross here, a hook there, but Leonard's momentum was unstoppable. His punches carried both precision and venom, as though he had willed his body into overdrive. For nearly the entire round, Leonard controlled the action, pouring everything he had into breaking Hearns' will. His combinations were relentless, his speed breathtaking, his heart undeniable. By the time the bell rang, the arena was deafening. Fans knew they had witnessed a round that could shift the entire fight. Leonard walked back to his corner, with his arms raised high, breathing heavily, but burning with determination. He had turned the tide again. Hearns sat in his corner, jab was like a spear, keeping Leonard from closing in easily. When Leonard tried to rush, Hearns met him with a stiff right cross, snapping his head back. It was a reminder that Hearns, even when tired, remained one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. Leonard, however, pressed on, undeterred by the punishment. His movement slowed slightly, the toll of his non-stop rally evident in his breathing, but his heart carried him forward. He attempted more flurries, but this time Hearns was ready, blocking well and countering with crisp hooks to the body. The crowd roared each time Hearns landed clean, sensing the balance of power tilt back in his favor. Midway through the round, Hearns unleashed a brilliant combination, a jab followed by a crushing right hand, and capped with a left hook that drove Leonard back toward the ropes. The Hitman wasn't just surviving, he was fighting to reassert dominance. Leonard fought his way out, rallying with body shots, but Hearns had taken the round. The judges had to be impressed by Hearns' ability to weather the storm of round 10 and answer back with poise and skill. As the bell rang, Leonard walked slowly to his corner, sweat pouring down his face. Hearns raised his gloves briefly, signaling to the crowd that he was still very much in control. The war between these legends had become a brutal test of willpower, endurance, and heart. By round 12, the atmosphere was electric. Fans were on their feet, torn between the brilliance of Leonard's comebacks and the resilience of Hearns' power. This was no ordinary fight. It was two legends testing each other to the absolute limit. Leonard began the round with urgency, firing combinations to the body and head, determined to keep the pressure high. He darted inside with quick flurries, trying to outwork Hearns and sway the judges. His jab, though shorter in reach, landed cleanly, setting up rapid left hooks that snapped Hearns' head back. Hearns, however, answered with authority. His long jab dictated the pace, and when Leonard stepped in too close, Hearns unleashed his devastating right hand. One particular shot staggered Leonard momentarily, sending murmurs through the crowd that another knockdown might come, but Leonard's balance returned quickly. He fought back with a vengeance. The exchanges were furious. Leonard's speed against Hearns' power. Leonard's combinations against Hearns' sharp counters. Every second carried the weight of history. With a minute left in the round, Leonard unleashed a blistering sequence, landing 5, 6, 7 punches in rapid succession. Hearns leaned against the ropes, absorbing the punishment, but then suddenly exploded with a right hand that jolted Leonard's head back and forced him to clinch. The crowd erupted into chaos. When the bell rang, both fighters looked exhausted, their bodies bruised, their wills unbroken. This was a war of attrition, a battle where neither man wanted to give an inch. The tension was unbearable. Who was truly winning this fight? Leonard, showing the heart of a true champion, fought back with everything he had. He unleashed a furious flurry that forced Hearns to backpedal. It was attack and counterattack, wave after wave of pure drama. Neither man dominated. Both inflicted damage. Both showed vulnerability. As the final seconds ticked away, the two traded toe-to-toe in the center of the ring, neither willing to retreat. The bell rang, and the arena erupted into thunderous applause. This wasn't just boxing, it was artistry, courage, and war all in one. The fight was nearing its climax, but with the score so close and momentum shifting constantly, Leonard's attempts to swing. Midway through the round, Leonard surged with a dazzling flurry of punches. Left hooks, right crosses, body shots, driving Hearns backward. When round 16 began, the audience was already on their feet, sensing history in the making. Every punch, every feint, carried the weight of two careers, two legacies, colliding for supremacy. Leonard launched forward, his eyes burning with determination. He snapped his jab and followed with fast combinations, attempting to overwhelm Hearns with sheer volume. His punches flowed in dazzling bursts, reminiscent of the prime Leonard, who once dazzled opponents with speed and precision. Each strike was cheered wildly by the crowd, who sensed Leonard's desperation to seize the moment. Hearns, however, stood his ground. His long reach remained his shield, the jab still precise, despite his exhaustion. He countered Leonard's flurries with sharp right hands and hooks, refusing to wilt under pressure. Midway through the round, he caught Leonard with a perfectly timed straight right, stunning him once again. Leonard staggered slightly, but his champion's heart kept him upright. The crowd gasped, realizing how close he was to disaster. The exchanges became desperate. Leonard, fighting through pain, fired back with combinations, while Hearns sought the knockout blow. Every second was war, every punch a gamble. The crowd stood, sensing that one clean shot could decide the fight. When the bell rang, both men staggered back to their corners, drained but unbroken. They had given everything, and now only one round remained to seal their legacies. The 18th and final round began with a deafening roar from the crowd. Everyone knew they were witnessing history. Two legends pushing past human limits. This was no longer about skill. It was about willpower, heart, and pride. Leonard surged forward, throwing punches in bunches. His hands flew like pistons, combinations raining down in furious succession. He pressed Hearns against the ropes, delivering body shots and uppercuts, trying desperately to steal the round and the fight. The crowd screamed with every strike, urging him on. Hearns, though battered and weary, would not yield. His jab flicked out, his right hand still dangerous. Midway through the round, he stunned Leonard with another straight right, forcing him back. The tide swung yet again. Hearns' power threatened to end it at the last minute. With a minute left, both men stood in the center of the ring, trading toe-to-toe. Leonard unleashed another furious flurry. 10, 12 unanswered punches, forcing Hearns to retreat, his legs shaking. But Hearns, ever the warrior, fired back with counters, landing a hook that snapped Leonard's head sideways. The bell finally rang, and the arena erupted in thunderous applause. Both men, barely able to lift their arms, embraced in respect. They had fought like champions, like gladiators, leaving nothing behind. Round 17 began with both fighters running on nothing but heart. The wear and tear of 16 brutal rounds showed on their faces. Leonard's swelling and cuts contrasted with Hearns' bruised ribs and battered jaw. Yet, when the bell rang, they both rose like warriors unwilling to surrender. Leonard came out sharp, digging into Hearns' body with hooks. His strategy was clear. As the fighters awaited the decision, the tension was unbearable. Both men had endured 18 rounds of war, and the outcome hung in the balance. Fans argued, judges scribbled, and history waited. Michael Buffer's voice filled the arena as the scores were read. One judge scored it narrowly for Leonard, another gave it to Hearns, and the third called it even. The result, a split draw. The crowd erupted, some cheered, some booed, but all knew they had seen something unforgettable. Leonard, though not victorious, had shown incredible heart, rallying in the late rounds with breathtaking flurries. Hearns, despite fading at times, had landed the harder, cleaner punches, proving his strength and resilience. Neither man had truly lost, and both emerged as warriors of equal greatness. For Leonard, it was a For boxing fans, it was a gift, a fight that would live forever in the sport's mythology. The legacy of June 12, 1989 was simple. Two legends, 18 winners, one unforgettable night. The fight became a timeless reminder that greatness isn't just about victory. It's about heart, resilience, and leaving everything inside the ring.